Welcome, everybody. I certainly appreciate you spending your precious time with me tonight. My name is Ed, and actually, like she said, this is a semi-fake backdrop, but I was just at the real place just 35 minutes ago, just enough time to get home and rinse off the salt. And I can go on a Monday afternoon down to the beach because I am absolutely unemployable. So it's not that I don't want to work, all right, but 20 years ago, I was stuck in management at a very large corporation. And, I did what I really thought I was supposed to do, which was, go to college. I got a degree in engineering. I got a great job at a large corporation, worked my way up into management. And I was just thinking, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what success is. This is what I was told. And, slowly but surely, I just felt like the life was being sucked out of me. And one day I up and left, and people thought I was nuts. But I got a taste of the freedom and the flexibility that entrepreneurship offered me. And that was just what I was looking for. So actually, my wife took the leap with me, and it's why me and my wife and kids can head out on a Monday afternoon when the waves are rolling, and we can just go, hey, we're going to the beach. So tonight, I want to show you a way that you can become unemployable too, if you want to, and if you take action, because nothing in life happens unless you take action. All right. Now, how is this going to be accomplished? It's with a company called Actives. And Actives has all the ingredients that a company needs to be successful. It has the people to run it. It has the products that everyone needs and the plan to enable you to go as far as you want. All right. So did you ever watch Shark Tank? What do they always say? I don't invest in ideas. I invest in people. Right? I mean, you can waste a lot of time and money without great people to run the company. So my first ingredient there, the people, we have an amazing team of experienced executives that has decades of experience. And our founder and CEO, David Brown himself, has over 25 years experience in nutrition, retail, and network marketing. And he's led multiple companies from the bottom up into hundreds of millions in sales, right? Now, but it's really not his business savvy that really impressed me. That's good, it's great to have, but character is so much more important. So over the last couple of years, I've really got to know him, and I've met many people who have worked with him in the past. In fact, they're working at Actives, right? And they all really hold him in high regard. I mean, why else would they come over with him, right? You're not going to follow a man who isn't a true leader in business and a true leader at heart. So really, he has attracted this amazing team, and that's the main reason, the first thing that I checked out, because I check out the people. So that's important, and you want to check out the people too, because where you put your time and your money and your energy, you want to make sure that those people are there guiding the ship, okay? So now, next, products, right? So we have some amazing nutritional products. I bet you've never heard that before, right? I mean, who says, yeah, we have average products, right? I mean, nobody says that, right? We have the best, we have the science, we have the whatever, right? So if I just said, hey, this stuff is great, you'd probably tune out. But we do have something that is very unique. Let me ask you, so if you take a supplement, but your body doesn't absorb it, what happens? Right? It's not a trick question, right? Nothing is going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. We just assume, though, we shove things in our mouth and their body's going to absorb it, right? People do it all the time. But really, unfortunately, most companies really don't care if your body absorbs it. What they put on the label is what's in the capsule, and that's all they have to do. Right? Well, Actives really wants what you take to have your body absorb it so it can help you, right? So we have a patent pending technology that was developed by a master formulator, Al Zapp, all right, which virtually guarantees that what's in that little capsule is actually going to be absorbed by your body, right? It's why we have so many amazing stories of people taking our products and feeling effects within days. And actually, we've got one Optimend that we actually have people that have felt it in less than an hour. It's a pain and inflammation killer. And it's my favorite to like go to lunch with somebody who's maybe in some pain and give it to them before we start talking and then check how they feel at the end of the lunch. So now that we know that your body's going to absorb it, what exactly is it? What are we talking about? So the first of our 3 nutritional products is called Link, L-I-N-Q. We want to feed the gut. Why? Well, so many things reside in the gut. A big part of that is your immune system. Like 70% of your immune system is in your gut, okay, among amazing other things. So you might be thinking I'm going to talk about probiotics, okay, the microbiome. Absolutely important, but that's not what this is. It's called butyric acid, all right? Neurologist and doctor to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Dr. Maroon, said butyric acid was the holy grail of supplements. And guess what? That's the main ingredient that we have in Link. And guess what? That's why he joined our advisory board. So now you're probably thinking, what in the world is butyric acid? It's probably something that you haven't heard of. You know, I mean, if it's so great, why haven't you heard of it? Well, first off, you can't get within 10 feet of butyric acid. It is raw and stinky, and you would get sick smelling it. That's how bad it is, okay? So a byproduct actually of our unique process, you know, that gets that into your system actually masks that smell. So you actually can get it in your mouth. All right, what else about butyric acid? It's actually a very, very small and fragile molecule. So the stomach would completely destroy it. See, that's another thing that, you know, nutrition companies don't tell you. Your stomach is built to break things down, and it's really good at it. There are so many things that you're taking that it's getting destroyed in the stomach and never even has a chance. So our patent pending process protects, can I say that 5 times fast, right? Patent pending process protects. So it actually can get through the stomach and into your intestines where it actually gets absorbed. All right, now once the butyric acid is there, what's it gonna do? It's gonna feed the lining of your gut. Do you know how thick the lining of your gut is? It's 1 cell thick, right? You can't get any thinner than that, right? And if it's weak, you're gonna get spaces in there. And what happens if you're gonna get spaces in the lining of that gut? Things are gonna get through that shouldn't, okay? What does that do? What happens when there's stuff floating around in your body that shouldn't be there, right? Your body goes into action. It starts fighting things, right? It's like, oh my gosh. So it can cause a whole host of issues. So, you know, you might be taking some of these other things, you know, all these supplements but if there's a hole in your, you know, in your gut lining, right? What if you have a boat? What if there's a hole in your boat? Are you over there trying to tune the engine? No, the boat's sinking, right? You got to seal that hole. That's the first thing you have to do before anything else, because it doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you've got to feed that lining so you can form that barrier so only the necessary things get through. Okay, you got to write this down. When you get off this call, ask the person who invited you to send you the 2-minute testimonial of my dear, dear friend, Lisa. She was in a diaper for 7 years, okay? She went off the product 4 times just to prove that it was actually working. But every time she went back on, within 4 days, she was out of her diaper. Okay, I have known this girl for over 10 years. I went through years of knowing her when she had all these problems. So when I discovered this product and we shared it with her, you know, she really only took it because, you know, she trusted us and she was a good friend of ours. But really, she had tried everything. But it's absolutely amazing. You'll cry when you see the video. We still cry, you know, together. She'll call up and talk about her experiences. And what an awesome feeling that I can help a friend of mine with such a problem that she's been struggling with. And I want you to have that experience too, both for yourself and sharing for other people. Okay, so we plugged that hole, all right? Boat's not sinking anymore. Now we're gonna start tuning up, right? So number 2, Optimend. We're gonna reduce chronic inflammation, okay? So we know that we're exposed to unbelievable amounts of toxins, chemicals, you know, whatever. Even if you're eating healthy, even if you're taking care of yourself, right? Just around you everywhere. Do you know there's over 80,000 chemicals today that didn't even exist 100 years ago, right? We have no idea what that is doing to our body, okay? Well, we probably know one thing, and it's causing this chronic inflammation, all right? Your body's always in this fight mode, okay? And it's being known, this root chronic inflammation, it just keeps going back and back, and they're seeing where it's causing the root cause of so many health issues, right? So Optimend is that inflammation killer. Okay. The main ingredient in Optimend is tetrahydrocurcumin, big word, all right? Now, you may not have heard of that, but what you may have heard of is turmeric, okay? A lot of information out there about turmeric fighting inflammation, but guess what? It actually doesn't. The active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, but only 2% of that turmeric root is actually curcumin. Okay, so curcumin is what those really, a lot of those studies have been done on. But guess what else they found? Your body, you know, a lot of things that you eat or even supplements that you take, your body still actually metabolizes that and puts it into a different form that your body actually uses. So what they discovered was curcumin, your body actually changes that, metabolizes that into tetrahydrocurcumin. So Active says, well, why rely on the body to do something? We want to control that and make sure that we're giving you what you need. So we said, okay, that's what we're going to put in the capsule, tetrahydrocurcumin, because that's what your body actually uses, okay? And we're going to put that patent pending process in there so it actually gets in there and gets absorbed, right? Now, Dr. Amrish Patel, who's an anesthesiologist and pain specialist, he absolutely has studied and he believes in the benefits of curcumin, right? And the importance of reducing this chronic inflammation. And guess what? He joined our advisory board too, okay? Another video that I want you asked the person who invited you to send to you, and it's an ABC News story in Utah that they did a segment on. It's about the father of our CFO, Ryan Mumford. And like his father said on the video, right? You don't have to worry about the big words. He doesn't care about the science. He doesn't care about the big words. All he cares about is that he can play with his grandkids again, right? That's what we want, have a positive effect, because the science doesn't matter if it doesn't work, right? So plugged up that hole, knocked out that inflammation. Okay, now we really want to turn up. We want that high performance engine. So we're going to activate NRF2. Right? I'm sure that you've just been waiting for this, right? So NRF2, your body is just amazing, right? I mean, when it's not just fighting all the time, okay? Your body can do amazing things. So our third product, Genomex, is an NRF2 activator. Now that was formulated by Dr. Joe McCord. Now he's received the Elliott Crescent Award, and that is only given to high profile people who have really made a major impact on society, all right? So what is this NRF2 or NRF2, right? It's a protein that regulates the production of antioxidant enzymes that protect against oxidative damage, okay? So get this, free radicals that are generated in your body, they cause oxidative stress. Oxidative stress causes damage. So what you need is antioxidants to fight that oxidative stress, okay? NRF2, that's one of the many things that it does actually. It's known as the master regulator of the cell, but it's going in there, it's called epigenetics, and it's going in and it's turning up and down these specific genes, because what that's doing is it's enabling your body to do what it's supposed to do. And when it's doing what it's supposed to do, it does absolutely amazing things, okay? So we've got some crazy stuff going on, right? It seems like every time that we're over something crazy, something else crazy starts, right? But this virus thing, we're starting to come out of our holes, right? Coming out of quarantine and getting back out there. Honestly, who knows what the state is of that virus and what'll happen? Will it come and go? One thing for sure is there's always going to be viruses. There's always going to be disease. There always has been. There always will be. If it's not this one, it'll be something else. Okay? So you can only hide from all these things for so long, right? What you really need is to fight. Okay? You need a bazooka when you go out there. That bazooka is your immune system. Okay? But all of us are immune compromised really at some level. Okay, so these three products together, they are taking your body, they're tuning up your system, and they are giving you the ability, your best chance at being able to fight back at all these things that are out there trying to take you down. Okay, so we have amazing intelligent supplements formulated by some of the world's most renowned scientific minds, and we've attracted high-profile doctors that are on our advisory board. Again, ask the person that asked you to this call. You can see the whole list of our advisory board doctors and their backgrounds. And listen, you can look these people up, not just on our site. You can find them. These are real doctors, real people. This isn't just somebody we made up. And they are very, very impressive. Okay. And we have a special limited time offer with these three products that you can buy in the Immune Power Pack. All right. So if all you're here for was to get healthy, you can jump off right now and go order your products. All right. Now, if you also want to tune up the other side of your life, maybe your financial side and your freedom side, all right, let's go plant a money tree. Who wants to plant a money tree? Okay. So that third success factor, right? The plan. Now, how is this really going to help me? How is this going to help you? Well, first off, everyone needs to be on these products. I mean, seriously, everyone you know needs to be on these products. So the plan can really be as simple as signing up tonight and start inviting everyone you know to these calls. We have them 6 nights a week. It can really be that easy. You just take action, jump in there and say, hey, you know what? I found this amazing product, this amazing company. You got 20 minutes to hop on and listen to this. If they have questions afterwards, we're all here to help you. You're not in this alone. Okay. So we can answer that. So you can sign up tonight and start building your business tomorrow. Okay. Now, there's multiple ways that actives pay you, but I'm not going to go through everything. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Knowing every detail about the compensation plan doesn't earn you a penny. Okay. Getting customers earns you money. All right. So do that. Right. So, but in the simplest terms, there's a couple of things I want to go over. You earn a commission every time, a customer that you bring in makes a purchase. Okay. Up to 20% on those direct customers. And that's every month that they make a purchase. Okay. So there is one other thing though, that I do want to tell you about that's really exciting. It's called the global bonus pools. Okay. Actives takes 10% of global sales. You see, we're an international company. We're already in 4 countries and plan on expanding into more. Takes 10% of all those sales and puts them into pools that you can earn a part of. Okay. Global sales. That means that you can earn from sales in other countries that you actually have no part of. All right. And Actives plans on selling through more than just its network of distributors. You see, we're a hybrid company. We call it omni-channel. So we're going to sell where people are buying, right? We've got stuff on Amazon right now that we sell. We're working through other channels like QVC and other affiliates. And all those sales are going to go and feed that global bonus pool, right? But don't worry, because you're always going to have the best price. So can you imagine sharing in that profit from all these outlets all over the world, right? And what do you need? I mean, your phone, maybe a computer. I mean, who doesn't have a smartphone now, right? So, I mean, it's perfectly designed for, we're kind of getting out of quarantine now, but, you can really build it at home. You can build it anywhere, right? You got a phone line and a connection, you're good, right? So, I mean, how much really, though, can you make? Well, again, that's up to you. How much action are you going to take? Maybe you just want to make a few $100 extra a month. That's fine. A lot of people do. A few $100 extra a month would change a lot of people's lives. But just a couple examples. So say you take 3 people, sign them up, and you help them to do the same thing down 4 levels, right? And they're each using this, immune pack I talked about. Well, you can make a potential, $2,000 a month with that. If you do the same thing, but with 4 people and do that 4 levels down, right, you can be earning potentially $5,000 a month, right? Now, is it possible? Absolutely. And I know this because we have people doing it, and we have people doing it in multiple countries. They've tried out the products and they've tried out the plan, and it works, right? But we're just getting started. See, Actives is old enough to have been proven, but we're young enough to be one of the first here in the US that you can jump on board, okay? So this is now an opportunity. Our products and our business opportunity, it's really something that people need. The whole world has literally changed in just, what, 2 months? 3 months has it even been? What is it, June, right? I mean, can you imagine? Can you even think back to January? I mean, just the whole world has changed just like that. So you can now bless people, right? You can help people financially. You can help them with their health, right? So listen, let me go back to my story for a sec. I left a corporate world 20 years ago, like I said, but it wasn't for an opportunity like Actives, right? My wife and I jumped ship, and we did it all on our own. We leveraged every penny we had. We had to quit our jobs because we had to work full time. Okay, we had to figure out all the problems, all the business issues on our own. Okay, you'll have none of those issues. You see, you can get up and running for very little money. You can start part-time. You don't need to jump ship, out of your job right away. Okay, and we have a simple step-by-step process that you can use to bless you and the people around you with greater health and greater wealth than you ever thought possible. I mean, honestly, this is the lowest cost, lowest risk way to experience entrepreneurship. Okay, so I urge you, please get back with the person who invited you to this call and get started. All right, now, thank you so much again for spending your time with me. My name is Ed, and this is a wrap.